Charlotte York embodies a unique narrative within the tapestry of Sex and the City. Amidst the hustle and independence that pulses through New York City, Charlotte's story is one of tradition, aspiration, and the often unspoken complexities of choosing a more conventional path in a modern world. She is, in many ways, the group's romantic idealist, a woman shaped by a belief in love stories, fairy tale endings, and the enduring power of commitment. But beneath her polished, picture-perfect surface, Charlotte's journey as the stay-at-home girlfriend, and eventually wife and mother, reveals layers of depth, struggle, and transformation. From the very first moments we meet Charlotte, it's clear that she is different, while her friends Carrie, Miranda, and Samantha navigate the maze of dating, career ambitions, and sexual liberation with varying degrees of cynicism and bravado. Charlotte approaches life with a blend of optimism and decorum. She is a champion of tradition, an art dealer with a keen eye for beauty and a heart set on finding the one. For Charlotte, love isn't just a possibility, it's a destiny. But Charlotte's vision of the perfect relationship is not without its challenges. She is, in many ways, navigating a world that is changing rapidly around her. In the late 90s and early 2000s, the idea of the stay-at-home girlfriend, someone who would prioritize her partner's ambitions, social calendar, and emotional needs over her own professional pursuits, was both celebrated and critiqued. For Charlotte, this role is not about submission, but about fulfillment. She sees homemaking, caretaking, and supporting her partner as acts of love, not sacrifices of self. Yet, the reality of being a stay-at-home girlfriend is often more complicated than the fantasy. Charlotte's relationships are fraught with negotiation between her own desires and the expectations placed upon her by society, her family, and even herself. Her first marriage to Trey McDougal is a study in appearances versus reality. On the surface, Trey offers everything Charlotte has been taught to want: wealth, status, charm, a place in the upper echelons of Manhattan society. Their courtship is a whirlwind, punctuated by grand gestures and the kind of glamour that seems ripped from the pages of a romance novel. But beneath the veneer, cracks begin to show. Charlotte is confronted with the realities of intimacy, communication, and unmet needs. Her role as the perfect wife, one who manages the home, attends charity functions, and maintains an impeccable image, proves stifling when faced with real emotional and physical challenges. Trey's inability to communicate and connect leaves Charlotte feeling isolated. Musi Kiki say did, and she begins to question whether the life she has built truly reflects her own needs and desires. It's in these moments of vulnerability that Charlotte's character shines. She refuses to accept a loveless marriage as her fate. Instead, she embarks on a journey of self-discovery, learning that her value is not defined solely by her relationship status or her ability to fulfill traditional roles. She allows herself to grieve, to hope, and to begin again. As Charlotte's story unfolds, so too does her understanding of partnership. Her relationship with Harry Goldenblatt is, in many ways, a radical departure from her earlier ideals. Harry is not the archetypal Prince Charming. He is kind, genuine, and utterly himself. With Harry, Charlotte is challenged to let go of her obsession with perfection. She learns that love is not always glossy or effortless, but it is honest, enduring, and deeply fulfilling. Choosing to become a stay-at-home wife, and later a mother, is a decision Charlotte makes with intention. It is not a retreat from ambition, but a reimagining of what ambition can look like. For Charlotte, success is measured not just in professional accolades, but in the richness of her relationships, the warmth of her home, and the joy she finds in nurturing those she loves. She brings the same passion and attention to detail that made her a successful art dealer to her role as a partner and parent. Yet, Charlotte's journey is not without criticism, both from those around her and from viewers of the show. In a society that increasingly values career advancement and financial independence, the choice to prioritize family and home is sometimes seen as regressive. Charlotte faces judgment from her friends, particularly Miranda, who cannot fathom the appeal of domesticity. But Charlotte's strength lies in her conviction. She is unapologetic about her choices, and she defends her right to define happiness on her own terms. Moreover, Charlotte's character challenges the notion that traditional roles are inherently passive or lacking in agency. She negotiates her prenuptial agreement, stands her ground in her marriage, and advocates for her own needs in the face of infertility and adoption struggles. Her journey through infertility is especially poignant, highlighting the emotional toll of trying to build a family and the resilience required to pursue motherhood in the face of setbacks. Through it all, Charlotte remains a steadfast friend. Her loyalty, empathy, and belief in love serve as a counterbalance to the cynicism and self-doubt that sometimes creep into the lives of her friends. She is the one who hosts the brunches, remembers the anniversaries, and offers a shoulder to cry on. In embracing her role as the stay-at-home girlfriend, Charlotte demonstrates that nurturing and caretaking are not lesser callings, but vital acts of love and strength. Ultimately, Charlotte York's story is one of evolution. She begins as a woman searching for a hero, only to discover that she is her own heroine. Her journey is a testament to the idea that there is no singular path to fulfillment or empowerment. Whether negotiating the art world or navigating the complexities of marriage and motherhood, Charlotte does so with grace, determination, and an unwavering belief in the possibility of happiness. In the ever-changing landscape of Sex and the City, Charlotte stands as a reminder that tradition and modernity are not mutually exclusive. By embracing her own definition of success and happiness, she reclaims the narrative of what it means to be a stay-at-home girlfriend, and more importantly, what it means to be true to oneself.